guys coming in. How did some of the trying times from last year prepare you for, what you might face going forward?
We learned a lot last year. We lost our first 4 games because of COVID, and not because of us. The other teams all canceled on us. And, we found 3 games on Thursday night before we played on Friday. So it takes pretty much coaching out of the game. It was a tremendous trying time for us, for coaches. Our kids were great. They were happy as could be. Hey, we found the game Thursday morning. We're pre-gaming, trying to watch film as much as we can on a Thursday to get ready for a game. So, if our prayer is that COVID's gone and it doesn't affect anybody. But if it does, we'll be well tested and understand what we need to do to move forward. We lost a couple of those games due to the fact that, just some things. We had some guys sick, so we weren't full strength on some of our games, but it made us stronger. It made our second group have to play. Brought us closer together as a team, and boy, we got rolling then. So ended up having a couple points away from going to finals again. So
question here for Xavier. Zamarian played a big role last year at running back. You're stepping into that role as well. What did you learn from him last season? What were you able to do last season that you're moving into this year?
Last season, he was a very good teammate. He taught me some of the things he knows. Always got me in the reps, got me drills, taught me things he knows, and that helped me at the end of the season and get more playing time and putting in my game and excel more. And I'm gonna take what he taught me and improve on that for the next season.
Final question for me for Todd. You were a part of that defensive unit, that really put up some big stats last year, talking about tackles and stuff like that. You being a big piece that's returning. What did you do last season that allowed you to have so much success that you're looking to continue on to your game or continue improving in your game?
Just work. Totally work. That's all that's it.
I love to watch the goal. I love to watch y'all play, man. I live in Jacksonville, so I can count on y'all coming over there, and I'm gonna get to watch y'all play. So wherever y'all are, I am also. I'm always impressed with you. Marcus Farland played Godview when I was coaching there and all that. What a great guy that is. He loves Wakulla, I can tell you that. What are we going to do to get back to Jacksonville so I can see y'all play again? Who's going to answer that question for me? What we got to do to get back to Jacksonville on that road to the big game? Somebody hit me.
I feel like, this summer I know we've been working really hard, practices, workouts, ourselves, everything we've been doing. That helped us to play good and then make it to the games, the big games where you can play each other and just do good things to excel.
I think we got a lot of tradition at Wakulla, and Coach Jones and his staff started that. And I kind of moved in and picked up where he left off. So, you talk about physicality is a lot of what we're known for in the trenches with these big guys. That's where we try to pride ourselves in winning games, is up front. Skill guys are skill guys. They got their role, but we feel like we win because of our offensive and defensive line at Wakulla. So if they play the way they're capable of playing and how we expect them to play, we'll see you again in Jacksonville. We also want to thank you, Dwight, for everything you've done over the years. You've been just an unbelievable coach, representative of what our sport's about. I think if the college pros and high schools could do what you've done for our sport, we'd be a much better sport. So thank you. I also want to thank Four Quarters Online. Been doing this since, we've been together a long time, like I said. So what y'all are doing for high school sports, all the schools, WCTV, on everybody, the paper, everybody, Democrat, we appreciate y'all too, because it's a lot of work. But these kids need people like y'all. They need examples like y'all. A lot of these kids don't get what we had when we were growing up, if that makes any sense. So everybody that supports this sport, We appreciate y'all, all the other coaches. You mean more to these kids than you can even imagine. These guys are difference makers in the future of the world. So remember that. But Coach Klees is also, when I first started, he took me under his wing. He's a guy who's just rolling. And here I come rolling in, 20-something years old at Wakulla. He's beating the eyes out of me. So, I learned a lot from Coach Klees. So thank him too. And, Wakulla's about doing things right. We're not going to recruit anybody in. We're going to take our home kids and we're going to play. We're going to line up and we're going to be who we are. And we're going to come after you.
And I can count on every year down in Jersey seeing those linemen you're talking about, so I can back that up.
That's correct.
Well, Coach, if you do make it to Jacksonville this year, it won't be in the regular season. I know you guys have scheduled that's pretty close to home. A lot of home games. Mosley's probably the furthest trip that you're going to make. Is it nice after the last couple years of, wondering, hey, am I going to have to hop on a bus 24 hours notice to just say, hey, here's our schedule. We're going to be pretty close. We're going to have a lot of fans with us. Is it nice to have, after what you've gone through, a very normal-looking schedule?
Yeah, I agree with you. We still got one more game. So if you know of anybody looking for a week 9 or 11, we still might get on the bus. But hopefully, you're right. We're playing teams around our area, Panama City area, Tallahassee area. Then you go to Suwannee and Taylor County that area. So it is nice, and our prayer is that COVID stays away and that things work out normal for us.
Coach, I heard an interview in the spring talking about how you love this team. Tell us a little bit, elaborate a little more on that, and I'd love to hear from some of the guys about what they appreciate about the team or what they're excited for going forward in 2022.
All right, here's what I like about this team. We go every Monday through Thursday from 9 to 11:30, and our kids don't miss. You don't have to make rules for our team that you have to be here a certain amount of days or you have to make up. They're just flat here, and they understand work ethic, and they understand how to get after it, and that's very important in the world today. So these guys understand what their standard is, and for us to be successful, they have to be there. And also, they played against each other. We still show film at Rec Park football. We'll bring in every now and then because they forget who actually wins and loses. It's a different. But we'll bring them in because they've all played together, all the way from the time they're 6 years old in our rec league, through our middle school system, into our JV team, into our high school team. They've all been together. So that's what makes us unique. That's what makes us special. And it's hard to beat a family when your family's rolling in the right direction and heading in the right place. You're fighting together. It's tough to beat a team. This is my son Hayden. He said he wasn't going to talk, so I'm going to make him talk. Let's see what he says.
That's what we do.
Yeah, like he said, we're just a family. We might not have the numbers that these other schools have, but we make up for the lack of numbers with pulling together and fighting for each other.
Yeah, like you was saying, it's a good program. We come, work hard every day. Yeah, like you said, we don't have the numbers like other teams do, but we still come just like we have to.
Who is our district now, Coach? Who we got to beat?
We have Suwannee and Taylor County in our district. So both tough matchups.
Yeah.
Both teams that are going to hit you and play hard. So we're looking forward to that challenge, as well as we play just about every team in the Tallahassee surrounding area. As you said, we play. So we're going to have a good, very tough schedule, challenging schedule. But there's no other way to do it. If you want to run from teams and shy away and everything, it's going to catch you in the end if you're not well prepared. You got to be battle tested. You have to be. And if you can be battle tested, you have a chance in the end to make a run.